Hey guys, Malagant here. So we're gonna look at the character that I started season 2 with. Shout out to Last Epoch devs. Incredible launch for the most part, as far as I can tell. Quite a few numbers on Steam as well. Really, really good to see. So I didn't play since the launch, and I came back for season 2 launch here. Was really looking forward to what they have cooked, and I made a character. Well, Malagant RF, so making another Paladin with Righteous Fire, kind of, basically, which is the Judgment, right? So you hit the Judgment and you have some sort of like a Righteous Fire effects going on for about like 10 seconds or something around you. A couple of stuff has changed. This is why I am playing it. The first time that I played, Paladin was amazing on the launch, but scaling the damage, not so much. Survival wise, it was like really fun to play. The gameplay was kind of okay as well. Right now I'm trying it again, and there are quite a few differences. It seems like I can actually scale my Righteous Fire a lot better, especially in the early game. Well, about the very late game, we're going to find out in a couple of days. I'm not going to be giving a build link just yet, but I'll show you my Paladin points over here, like this. And then I have 5 points into Void Knights to unlock the Volatile Reversal, and I'm actually using the Volatile Reversal as basically a blink effect, as a traversal in this game. And then this is how my Paladin tree is looking for now. I didn't necessarily like theorycraft for this. I just did it on the go. I didn't even open my old build, but just remembering things pretty much. So I would imagine some things are not necessarily great right now. The same thing can be said for like itemization. It's actually hilarious, by the way. Like, you can find legendary items on the road just dropping on the floor, and the dopamine is absolutely real, let me tell you. So this type of thing in this game is going to be opening like a new page of finds where you're going to be like, okay, this is crazy. Let's either sell it or let's make a character out of that as well. So the legendaries was already a very interesting combination. I think it's a little bit like easier to make the legendary that you want now, but as you know, you need to find the food for it, you need to find like the LP unique for it. But now you can also find the legendary on the floor just like that. But it's quite RNG, as you can imagine. Not only like you're finding the legendary, but also finding a good a fix on top of the unique, etc. Like it's a little bit obviously like layer to layer RNG, but you could get lucky and find something pretty crazy. And I would imagine some like leveling stuff as like this one in the early game can be found. So I was lucky there, and it was pretty interesting. I actually don't even have like full idols yet. Let's run like a single Monolith here to just show you how the character looks and how it plays. It's actually pretty good right now. I'm really digging it. Lots of differences or changes with like shrines also. The shrines are absolutely insane in the game. No way! And then there's loot goblins, yes.
I cannot do that.
Where did they go? Okay, there was one over there, one over here. I have really good damage for a Righteous Fire. Like, my flames are ticking for about like, I want to say like 1,000 almost, guys. When it comes to the loot filter, I've actually like loaded up my old loot filter that was already saved in the game. I'm using some sort of like a Paladin loot filter right now. It's going to be hiding a bunch of things that are basically maybe not necessarily useful for a Paladin. But then again, I need to like, I'm not going to share this one either, because I need to, you know, go over it and see that like if it's missing anything, if it's doing anything wrong, because legitimately I didn't necessarily play the game ever since it launched, and that was like a year ago, or maybe a little bit more even, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, certainly. I think it was last year, February or something, right? I might be completely off, by the way. Excuse me if that's the case. But that's what I feel that like the last time I played, basically. So I have over here like the javelin, right? You can like throw it like this to make some sort of like a path of flames. It's not necessarily hitting so hard. So I wouldn't mind like changing this skill to something else, and in the upcoming days I think that's going to be something that I'll work on as well. I'm just gonna leave the loot behind for the rest of the stream. I actually found about like 9 loot goblins. They're called lizards in this game. Just in this very monolith. I was pretty lucky. So yeah, it's very refreshing, obviously, after spamming Path of Exile 2 a little bit, because like you're all the time on your toes in Path of Exile. These are called Nemesis, guys. And this is like one of my favorite things in this game right now, that guy that I've engaged. So it's laying down on the floor, right? There are like 3 options where you can like just dismiss it completely, and then it will like, the next time you find them, it's gonna like give you new rewards. This is new to me. Maybe it was like already there in the season 1, I don't know. It's the first time that I'm seeing them. The second option is like empowering it, and then you fight the Nemesis to be worthy of empowering the items, but you don't get the items as far as I can tell, right? So the next time you find it, then they are going to be 1 time empowered, and you can empower them 3 times. So on the 3rd time, you challenge them, which is also the 3rd button. You can just challenge them without empowering also. But when you challenge them, right? Wow, that guy just disappeared. Crazy. So yeah, when you challenge them, you get the loot that you have basically cooked so far, that you empowered so far, and most of the time, even while leveling in the campaign, it's actually ending up giving you, if you have fully empowered it, it's actually giving you maybe like a legendary item or some exalted items, so it's like a crazy boost to leveling. So this is how the character is going. It's level 57 right now. We just hit level 57. And I'm going to be making the build, and once it reaches a point where I can actually like share the build and tell you like what I have, show you how it looks and how it's going to play, and share more thoughts, I'm going to be making another video then. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you in Last Epoch and the streams. Bye bye.